Hi everyone, I'm Carol Keller, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Illinois, and I have one alternative card to this month's paper pumpkin kit, which is called Notes from the Heart. It's been busy with the holidays and I didn't think I was going to get to even one, but I did design one and I hope you like it. It is a gift card holder. I used the Pocket Thoughts dies to create a gift card holder because I thought it went well with a lot of the sentiments that come with the kit. So I'm going to turn my camera around right away so that we can get started with the card. Here is the box. The set is called Notes from the Heart. It comes with a Blackberry Bliss ink spot and of course the instructions. And so I did make the cards the way they're pictured here with the exception of the vellum, and that's what I used on the card we're going to do today. Make sure you have everything as always, and if not, contact Stampin' Up! There is a companion die set, which I actually didn't use this time, surprisingly, as I usually do, but I'll show you why. I went a different way. And don't forget, it comes with now an insert that shows all of the stamps, and I love it. It's a completely sentiment stamp set, so a variety of different sentiments. Really, really useful. All right. And so I used the vellum, like I said, and this is the card that I designed. I used the vellum and I cut the card bases in half as I always do, because I thought it would look really nice to have that paper behind it. And that was the only way I could do it without having paper on the inside. And I did use the Pocket Thoughts dies, and I did a gift card holder. So you can fit, there are 3 sizes, and the middle one will hold a gift card. So that is the one that I used because I made it a birthday card. So let's get started. The one that I'm going to do is slightly different from this, but pretty similar. So I'm starting with a basic white card base. Just like normal, like I normally do. And we'll get a good crease with the bone folder. And then I cut a piece of garden green cardstock because that's what matches the paper that I use. And so this is card front size, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we are going to put some glue on that. And then I took my half of a card base and I put it right over it, lining it up on the left-hand side, so that you see that little peak of green all the way through. And I'm going to use my glue on that as well. And so again, that gets aligned right on the left-hand side, so that allows the garden green to peek out on all of the other 3 sides. A little bit of glue there, it looks like. And then I cut a piece of designer series paper, and this is it's cut about 4 inches by 5, and so I had it at 5 1/4, and then it just didn't show enough of the white, so it's about 5 inches this way. Again, we're going to use the glue. And that also gets aligned on the left-hand side, and it is directional, so make sure you pay attention to that. Hopefully I did. Because actually for this one, it's designed to be this way, so I cut the paper differently so that it's vertical this way, if that makes sense. So, and I did a couple of things different. For this one, I cut a piece of DSP, I believe it's 3 inches by 4, and laid it on here. But this time I used the Spotlight on Nature dies and cut a circle that's going to go here because I wanted it a little bit different. So I'm using the same DSP, which is the Mediterranean Blooms DSP. This time, instead of the lemons, I'm using the peaches. And so all I did was fussy cut that, and the same thing with this. And I'm going to do one other thing different. These are the vellum leaves that come with the kit. For this one, I colored them, and there is no garden green blend. So I colored it with Mossy Meadow, light and dark, light at the tips. But I will say I wasn't thrilled with the way it covered on there. It felt like it was a little bit streaky, although when it dries, it doesn't look too bad. So I decided I was going to use this one just as it is and show you the two options. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this, just with my Stampin' Seal, because we're going to layer that over the vellum, and I'm going to lining the stems, but I want it to peek out on the top and on each side. And then I'm just going to put some more, lay some more adhesive down on the back of the vellum, and that's going to go on the circle. Let's see, maybe we'll put the circle down. Well, I guess we don't have to. Just making sure that it's going to fit okay, but I think it will. And now the circle goes on. So these are pretty quick cards once you have set everything up. And, you know, cut everything. And so now for the inside, we're going to open it this way. So I'm going to put the gift card holder up here. And it does get pretty thick. There are a lot of layers here, so just know that going in. And I'm going to put my adhesive here before I put it on here. So I'm using tear and tape, and the one that comes with the kit is thick, so I'm using a thinner one because the thick one is too thick. So I'm just going to put it on all three sides that get folded. And I just cut this out of basic white, just like the card base. And I'm going to grab my take your pick tool, take off the paper. And then that gets folded in on all three sides. I found it was just easier to lay the tear and tape before you folded. You could do it either way. It's a little easier that way. And so then the gift card, I'm going to put it this way this time, in the middle, or hopefully in the middle. Maybe a little bit to the left so that they have room to pull out that gift card. And we're going to burnish all three of those sides so it holds. And then the gift card goes right here. And we're going to put the peach that I fussy cut right here, similar to what I did for this one, just to add a little bit of interest. So I'm going to use my tear and tape for that. And I may go back and put a little dot of glue on the stem to hold it down. But we'll see. We'll do it like that. Oh, maybe it'll be all right. I don't know. I might go back in and just put a little dab of glue, but I'm not going to do that right now. And then even this, things that are sticking up, you might want to do that. I'll probably go back and do that just so that they don't get torn. And then lastly, I'm just putting a sentiment on the inside, and I'm using happy birthday because I think that goes along with the gift card, but obviously congratulations, thank you, anything where you're giving someone a gift. You can use that gift card holder, or if you're just doing get well soon or something like that, you can just skip it, or thinking of you. But I'm using garden green for the happy birthday, and I'm going to do the same thing on the envelope. So that they are coordinated. And that's it. So I'm just using that one sentiment from the kit and the vellum, but cutting the card fronts in half then allows you to get twice as many cards, because I do like to have as many as possible. So, and you can decide whether you like the vellum white or colored. And if you do, just use your blends, because I do think they work better than the Stampin' Right markers, even though it was a little bit, like I said, it seemed a little blotchy, but now actually I'm liking it better for the most part. And that's it. That is my card for today. Because of the holidays, I only had time to design one. I've been working on getting new products ready and paper share and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in a paper share, reach out and I will give you information about that. And you have to order by January 6th in order to get it. I have a paper share for the designer series papers that are in the January to April mini catalog, and I'm also doing one for the online exclusives that will be released in January. There are 2 regular DSPs and 1 specialty. For the mini catalog, I'm doing all of the regular DSPs and 1 of the specialty DSPs. So again, if you're interested, put something in the comments or reach out to me and I will give you information about that. But thanks for joining me. I appreciate you watching every month. And like I said, I hope you like this card with those Mediterranean Blooms DSP. Here are the Pocket Thoughts dies. So again, 3 sizes. I love that little mini one, but that would be cute for a little note, even on a scrapbook page, or this too on a scrapbook page. But this is the one that I use that holds a gift card. And then the Mediterranean Blooms DSP, and that is right here in the annual catalog. So I really like these, and I don't even have the stamp set or the dies. I just like the paper, and I used it actually on my last paper share. So it's all cut apart. I don't have much to show you. So, but that's what I use, like I said, for the background paper and the lemons and the peaches. So again, thanks for joining me. Check out the rest of my YouTube channel. I have lots of other cards, scrapbook pages, tips and techniques, beginner videos, home decor items, lots there hopefully for you to love. And please, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up in the comments and leave me some love in the comments as well, because I do appreciate and respond to all of the comments. And I will see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Happy stamping.